Welcome.
Down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Derek Jones. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Outside, Towns. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. Irving against Edwards. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Hey, see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Towns. Out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. And finished off by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
On the wing, Irving. A 3 ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 7.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players. And got it! Another basket.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches him. And on the way from Irving for 3, cans it from downtown. 10 points for him.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Outside Conley. Edwards inside. He's covered by Irving. Edwards can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Offensive rebound. The pass to Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. Second, Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards against Irving. Lets it go with the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Puts up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Conley's shot is off. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Dallas. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Edwards. From beyond the arc and then some. Edwards got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic finds Irving from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 11. Down low. Here's Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
To the middle. Here's Washington, and he lays it straight in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 27 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home. Another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance. The ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
To halt the run, Reed misses. Now, here is Irving. 27 points for him. Count that one.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
And so it's Dallas with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. Morris looking over the floor. Going inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Irving. Great D that time from Edwards.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
In the corner, Irving with it. Over Edwards. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. Doncic against Morris. Edwards as he lets it fly. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Morris outside. Pass to Anderson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
Pass to Irving. The three. Good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on it, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Minnesota calls timeout. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Monte Morris. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Reed. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Conley surveying the D. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater. Game. This is one of his specialties.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
All right, that was the Timberwolves there. Make some noise.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Edwards against Irving. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it, even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Good on the bucket. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Well, the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Doncic kicks to Irving from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked.
And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen.
Good, another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
In the corner, Irving with it. The three connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 set not that long ago has been bested. What a legendary shooting display we've seen.
On the wing, Green. This one for three. No good that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Edwards against Irving. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Out of hand on it. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Nobody near Irving. Drops one in from the wing. Irving's got 59 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Irving against Edwards. Good, that's another bucket.
He's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of this franchise. Irving from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And here's Edwards. He's coming off a 28-point game against Dallas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Got it off in time. Can't hit that one. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career. And he is looking to add to it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, look here now at the Mavericks. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, teams these days love to shoot the three ball, but for them, this has been a brick fest. Got to make things up offensively, trying to keep the defense guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you can put the ball on the floor once in a while. That makes the defense pay for crowding your shooters.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
he's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Incredible performance when they needed him most.
He's now broken the franchise record for points scored in a single season. That is coming up big. And checking out some numbers for Mike Conley.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The open shot, Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And there's the pass to Irving. And another one.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Back to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 6 points for Mike Conley.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Passes to Jones. Outside Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Conley, the pass to Towns from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Irving double team. Washington kicks to Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, you see the physical defense against Luka didn't even matter. He powers right through it.
Conley against Doncic. Conley gets the bucket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Irving for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Irving's shot is good.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
I mean, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Jones trying to get open. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it. Jones
finds Irving. Irving double team. Dallas moving the ball around. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to McDaniels. Passes it to Gobert. .109 left here in the 3rd quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Inside, looking to end his cold spell.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty bad.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Timeout charge, $2.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Warren's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. Luka connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Morris, no good. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
A 3 from Morris, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific one. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Maxi Kleber is out there with Green. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lively in at the center position. Here's Morris. And yes, it's good. Morris has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. The Maverick shooting has been just uncontainable. And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late 2nd round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Warren's checked in for the Timberwolves. Doncic kicks to Jones. Pass to Washington. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely...
And yet another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
On its way from Irving for and another one falls.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left. A record the closest anybody has ever come.
Washington passes to Irving. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Minot. Now the dish to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Gafford.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Outside Irving. Puts up a deep three. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Doncic against Conley. And finished off by Anderson.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Here's Alexander Walker. 13 feet away. Out to Edwards. Buries the 20-footer. 26 points for Anthony Edwards. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Irving. From past the arc. And another one falls. Amazing.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And he gets the bucket. Edwards got 13 points in the second half.
Edwards well covered on the interior. Scores through the contest.
Outside Irving. Irving double team. Doncic kicks to Irving. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Minot. Edwards against Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Irving. Here he goes. Count it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Conley against Irving. Over Conley. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
For three, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And on the way from Irving for three. Now the Timberwolves with it. Outside, Towns. There's the pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Lively pulls it down. Now Irving. Here's the three. Hits it again. Wow.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand.